Hey everyone, so like I promised, I have some free time right now, so I'll get to another collection video. This time I'm going to be showing you guys my DS collection, and I'm really not certain if I've shown any of you my DS games already. I know that I show them as I buy them and I just show them in my pickups videos, but I'm really not certain if I posted an actual collection video for my DS games already. I thought I would have, or at least I filmed it, but I can't seem to find it. So here it goes. I have these organized first by complete and incomplete games. I should actually show you guys first. I have Touch of the Dead and Spectro's, just the cartridges. I'll just get those out of the way. Next, I have these two games here, Chibi Robo Park Patrol and Luger, wow, Lunar Dragon Song. Both of these have the game inside, but no manuals. So I'll continue on to my complete games, and there's a lot of them, so just sit in and take a look. First is Band Hero. I got it for like about $1. I saw it for $1. I saw the accessory that comes with it, and I love bad or strange accessories, so of course I picked it up. Next is, oh yeah, just so you know, most of my DS games I got really cheap, mostly used, mostly under $10, and a good portion of them are even under $5, and even under $3 for a lot of them. This is one that was actually under $2. American Dragon Jake Long, AMF Bowling Pinbusters. Yeah, some of the games are just filler games. They were cheap and they were fun, but they're not the best games. Next is a game that I just recently got, but I've wanted for years. Bleach Dark Souls. A game by Atlas that's actually pretty fun. It's kind of an RPG. It's Contact. Next is Cory in the House. Nothing special. Next, another Atlas game. It's called Draglade. I haven't really had a chance to play it yet. It looks fun. It looks like there's some like head-on-head fighting. I should really check it out. Next is Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime. Elements of Destruction. From the Abyss. And this is an RPG game released by Axis. Axis does a lot of these kinds of games and sort of room escape games where people are trapped somewhere and they're trying to escape. Geometry Wars Galaxies. Guinness World Records, the video game. And this is actually fun. And it would be more fun if the controls weren't so broken, but it's still a fun game. Next is Jack Hunter Detective Chronicles. Justice League Heroes. Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. And this is actually one of my older games. I've played it, finished it all the way through, and got really, really bored of this game. Next is Life Science Surgical Unit. And I thought this game would be a lot more centered around the actual like surgery, like it shows back there on the screens there. Like I can't think of what to call them really, but I thought it would be a lot more surgery, but it's actually, you have to like go around to the different areas in the hospital and speak to different people and so So it took a lot of effort for a game that I thought was just going to be like a surgery simulator. Next is Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. This game I've also had for a while. Still haven't finished it because it gets pretty hard. Near the beginning, it's pretty easy. Mario Kart DS. I actually got the first DS I got was a red Mario Kart DS that came bundled with the game itself, and it was just a game in a cardboard sleeve with a manual. But then I bought this for $5 just to get the case and the manual because I had thrown out the cardboard sleeve and the manual that I had, and I just wanted this. And my game had more progress on it, so kept mine, traded the other one that I got with this. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Mini Land Mayhem. Now, a game that I got for next to nothing and from EB Games of all places. Mega Man Star Force 2 Zerker X Ninja. And it's apparently the 20th Mega Man game. Or 20th Mega Man anniversary. I'm not entirely sure because I'm not as into Mega Man as some people are out there. MX vs. ATV Untamed. Yeah, ATV Off-Road Fury 2, I believe, was the first PS2 game that I ever played. And the first PS2 game that I really overdid it on and played it constantly. Next are two Naruto games that I bought together. Naruto Ninja Destiny and Naruto Path of the Ninja 2. And they were both under $2. Next is Neopets Puzzle Adventure, and I actually have this for the Wii also. Next is New Super Mario Bros. And yes, I've completed this all the way through, gotten all the coins, gotten all the everything, completely maxed out. My high score is ridiculous on it, so there's not much more to do with this game. Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots, haven't played it yet. Personal Trainer Walking, it was $1, and of course, accessories, I had to get it. Pipe Mania, this game has been ported to many consoles, and it's just pretty much you get what the game is from the title alone. You lay down pipe and you take liquids from one place and you transfer them to another place. And seeing as how it's all in alphabetical order at this point, and I've gone to Pipe Mania, next are my Pokemon games, so I'll get to those now. First, in alphabetical order, I have Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2. Just check to see that this one's in here because I was playing it a little while back. And I even have the shiny legendary Pokemon that they're giving out at EB Games right now. I have them on this version here. Next is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. Pokemon Diamond version. This one I have an almost complete Pokédex on it. I transferred all my Pokemon from my Ruby and Emerald versions, and then from Leaf Green and Fire Red into this game here. Next is Heart Gold, and this is complete with the Pokewalker. Pokemon Pro version, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia. I'm just skipping through these fast because I've pretty much played these games to hell. There's and everybody knows about Pokemon. Like, there's not much else that can be said. And Pokemon Soul Silver. Let me just get those out of the way. And there's one final stack. Okay, this stack here is the final stack. Pray the Stars. I really haven't had a chance to play that yet. Prince of Persia. Haven't played it yet. It just looks like a side-scroller Prince of Persia game. Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Fun puzzles, but yeah, haven't gotten fully into it yet. Quick Spot. I actually like this because they're just a whole bunch of little mini games. Red Bull BC1. I believe that's what it's called. Have not played it yet, but it looks to be just a couple of weird puzzle shape games. Retro Atari. Now, this one I actually did play. I played Centipede, Missile Command, and Asteroids on it. I think that might be everything on there. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I remember playing this when I got it, but I haven't played it in the last little while now. Robocalypse. I thought this would be a fun game, but it's really difficult to learn how to play this game, so I'll just give up on it. Scribblenauts, the original version of it. I have not bought any of the later versions. I bought the iOS app on my iPad and on my iPod Touch, but I have not bought any of the newer versions, and I have not bought the 3DS version with like the DC superheroes in it. But yeah, it's still kind of fun. It doesn't have as an extensive, I guess, dictionary of words or combinations of words. So the newer games are a lot funner, a lot more fun. Next is Sonic Rush. What can you say? It's a Sonic game. There's parts of it that they're in a sort of 3D plane, and then there's other parts that are just side-scrolling. So it's a mix of classic and sort of new Sonic. So it's fine. It's an okay game. Spider-Man: Web of Shadows. Zelda: Phantom Hourglass. Again, I do not have the time. I really don't have the time to get into this now. Teresia. It's another Axis game, and it seems to be also a sort of escape game. Tony Hawk's American Skateland. Trackmania DS, and this is also an Atlas game. In this game, it's it's a racing game. It's actually compatible with the Rumble Pack, which I think is interesting. At least it's reason enough to still use a DS Lite. But yeah, it lets you create your own tracks too, which I found to be fun. So I definitely ended up liking that game. Treasure World by Aspire, with a logo that looks very similar to the Axis logo, actually. Like, here, let me show you guys. That's the Axis logo, and then this is Aspire. If I can, there you go. So, I don't know, not to say that they look similar, but there's some similarities in there at least. Let me just get those put back in order. Yeah, Treasure World. I've not had a chance to play this yet, but it looked fun, so I picked it up, and it was like $3 or something. This game I only got because I actually liked watching the TV show a couple years back, so of course I picked it up. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure. It just says 4 playable characters with 4 signature fighting styles. So I'm guessing it's a kind of a beat 'em up game. Next is Zence's Rainforest. I really don't know why I grabbed this. I think it was only like 49 cents or something. So I was like, okay, why not? I'll grab it. But I just have nothing to say about that. And the last game out of all my DS games, and sorry for getting this video up to this point where I'm at 15 minutes now, but the last game is Zubo. or Zobo. I'm gonna say it's Zubo just because the second letter there has a line going through the top of it there, like from the center up, so it looks more like a U than an O. So I'm gonna call it Zubo. And yeah, this one here, you play as a guy, and as you're going through the course, I suppose you can call it, you meet these little sort of alien monster people things with different themes, and you use them to basically fight all the bad guys. And the only reason that they partner up with you is because they're trying to get somewhere themselves. Like, I think the first girl, this girl here is like trying to get to a concert or something. So she's like, "Oh, let's partner up so we can get through all these bad guys." It was just, it was kind of lame. The attack system at least was sort of interesting, and it wasn't too difficult to get into the game. There were definitely other games in this big pile of games that I have around here, that were a lot more difficult to control. At least this one is pretty easy, and it's supposed to be sort of like Pokemon, I suppose, but a lot less interesting. It says discover and befriend 55 different Zubos in 10 unique lands. Battle the evil Zombos using over 100 hilarious combat moves. Take on a friend in multiplayer to see who has the strongest Zubo. Okay, but the thing is, there's not even any selection in which ones you get. Everybody that plays through the entire game is pretty much going to get all the same Zubos. But yeah, I could go off into an entire video on just that one game, so I'll just end it at that. Let's see how many games I have altogether for the DS. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 60 on the dot. 60 DS games in total. It's a hell of a lot. It's my second, or actually no, my third largest collection after my PS2 collection and after my Dreamcast collection. This is my third largest collection, and the next is my Wii collection. But you can see my Wii collection in one of my previous videos, so yeah, just look for that, and I will be posting more collection videos in the days to come. I have posted a Dreamcast collection video in the past, but I will be posting a new one soon, not along with the videos that I'm going to be posting together now, but I will be posting one soon once I've gotten a few more games that I'm waiting for in the mail, once I've gotten them delivered to me. But yeah, that's it for my DS games, and I'm going to move on to my next collection video, so stay tuned for that. See ya.